Awesome. So welcome to the webinar. Today, I'm super excited to have you guys here, and I'm going to talk about how to scale your ad campaigns and increase revenue in under 4 weeks without a marketing team. And at the end, if you stay to the end of this webinar, I want to give you a free bonus, which is an automated rules cheat sheet that you can use to implement in your ad campaigns to start automating them today. So stay to the end. I'm going to give you a free PDF with all these rules. So my name is Cameron. I'm the founder and CEO of NextLaunch Marketing. I have 7 years experience in digital marketing and have managed campaigns that have reached more than 1.5 million people online and spent over 300,000 in ad spend. This is a talk that I gave at Webflow's conference in Berlin. And if you've launched ads in the past and they didn't convert, it's not your fault. Profitable advertising is challenging. And I've worked on a lot of successful campaigns. Here's an example of a Google Ads account that we took up to 400 conversions in just a few months, spending about $1,000 each month. But I've also worked on a lot of ad campaigns that have failed. And it's kind of like this guy. You're working on that ad account, it's not really working, and you're really frustrated, And I've learned that the difficult way to advertise is to manually optimize your ads. This results in modest results. And my question is, what if you could let your ads manage themselves and scale profitably without focusing on any manual optimization? What if you could focus only on the ad creatives and let systems find the winners? Here's an example of an account doing just that. It's Honest Health, which was one of our previous clients, that we were able to scale up their Shopify store by 20,000 in just a few months using automation, increasing their revenue here directly in the store. And I want to show you the 3 secrets behind this to scale your ads profitably. The first secret is how to discover the best performing ads in your niche without testing a tons of different campaign creatives. How to generate winning creatives in less than 10 minutes. Secret number 3, how to efficiently scale your ads without increasing costs or lowering profit margins. So secret number 1, how to discover the best performing ads in your niche without testing tons of different campaigns. Well, all markets start with existing customers. And when a market has existing customers, there'll usually be some form of competition. Successful advertising starts by modeling what's working, and usually that competition has something working already. So what we can do is start with a tool like SpyFu and jump into the market, do some research to see what's working, and we can actually see, the top competitors in our space, organically and paid, what exactly they're doing and the best ones that are advertising. We can see what keywords they're spending on, we can see what the clicks are, we can see what the cost per click is, and really what the budget should be to start modeling what's working. We can actually see their ad copy and see how long they've been running that ad copy, and we can model the ads that are already in the marketplace. Here's another tool called Big Spy that we can see across Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, the ads that are already in the marketplace that are generating leads, that are generating traffic and good engagement, because ads that have been running for more than 4 weeks are most likely working. So we want to model what works. Secret number 2, how to generate winning creatives in less than 10 minutes. Creating relevant messaging to meet marketplace demand will always drive higher engagement and conversions. We want to be relevant to our marketplace. We want to have messages that resonate with our audience. So step 1, we can pick the top 3 trends relevant today in your niche. You can go to BuzzSumo and see the top trending tab in the last 7 days to pick the top 3 trends of headlines in your industry. This is going to give you a starting point to then clone those templates, those trends, into lead campaigns using proven ad copy formulas. So we can take a formula and save time, get higher conversions, and start with something that's easier to test at scale, which is going to give us a lot of top of funnel traffic. Then we can let software create and test all these variants using bulk creation, where we can actually build out our campaign in a more efficient way, and we don't have to worry about setting this up by ourselves. We can let the software create the variance for us. Then the Cohab actually was one of our clients. He saw a 10% weekly lead growth through Facebook ads by setting up these variants through his campaign. He was able to really test a lot of different angles to get to a winning ad set. Once you have those ads running, step 4 is to set up automated retargeting campaigns to close the deal using specific formulas for your retargeting creatives. There's a PPCOB formula from a marketer by the name of Ezra Firestone, who's done over 55 million in his e-commerce store. And you can see here's one of his popular boom ads for the Cindy Joseph store. And the retargeting is going to be the key piece to closing that deal. You can also see on the left, most of the budget and the purchases will come from those campaigns. Successful advertisers use proven ad templates to maximize their conversions. Secret number 3, how to efficiently scale your ads without increasing costs or lowering profit margins. The first question is, how do you know if an ad is actually profitable? Well, it starts with ROAS. And ROAS is just return on ad spend, which just means the ratio of money that we made over the ratio of money that we spent. 2x, 3x, 5x. It just tells us whether or not this ad is actually producing profit, and this is the metric we want to track and look at. So what we used to have to do to get to a good ROAS was create new campaigns in our Facebook Ads Manager, manually create 10 ad sets and set up a test audience for each ad set, upload ad images, create new ad sets, check the ad frequency, the impressions, the cost per clicks, the click-through rates, and we had to make sure that we remembered everything and then made adjustments incrementally so we didn't trigger new learning phases. This didn't work because it was complex and difficult to manage. It only works really when you're in Ads Manager and it's not working for you 24/7, 365 on autopilot, which is really what we want. It's limited in possibilities and it can't really scale that efficiently. So what's the solution to scaling ads? The solution is rule-based automation. With rule-based ads automation, we can literally set it and forget it. We can spend less time adjusting our ads, maintain ROAS more consistently. You can scale properly with higher profitability, and you can gain more confidence in your ad optimization. So ultimately, you can focus more of your time on being creative with your advertising versus the optimization. So some essential automations that you want to set up when you're thinking about automation is pausing ads that just don't work, duplicating ads that need more testing, adjusting bids for ads that aren't yet getting engagement, increasing budget for profitable ad sets. So let's take a look at some actual automations that you might set up for these different use cases. Pausing ads that don't work. We can pause ads when we've spent $50 and we haven't had a conversion. So we'll set up a rule to pause the ad set when we've spent that $50 but it didn't result in a purchase. We can also pause ad sets when our cost per acquisition is greater than $8. So for example, if we have a target cost per acquisition for a purchase, we can set up a rule to pause the ad set when we've spent that $50 but we didn't achieve the cost per acquisition we were looking for. And this rule is going to do that consistently all the time. Duplicating ads that need more testing. It's often the case that we have ads that we've tested but they haven't really converted yet, but we want to keep triggering new learning phases and see if we can get them to convert. So what you can do is duplicate the ads when the ROAS is less than 1x, which just means the ad hasn't been profitable yet. You can set up a rule to duplicate that ad, give it a new name, and when we've spent $30, we know that that ad isn't quite ready yet to mature past its infancy stage. We can also adjust bids for ads that aren't getting enough engagement. So it's often the case where we set up an ad and we set the bid in the auction so that the ad is actually bidding lower than our competitors are bidding, and it's not getting enough impressions for that case. So we want to increase the bid so we can then move up the auction in the rank and get impressions. So we can actually check if the impressions are less than 100 and increase our bid incrementally until we start getting the kind of volume that we want. so we can get the click-through rate. We can also increase the budget for profitable ad sets by taking a look at our ROAS. We can set up a rule to increase the budget 10% on every hour when we know that we've spent some budget for the day and we've actually produced a good ROAS. So we can take all of these rules and automate and consistently track those results in Slack and in email to examine any metric in your ad account. This is really useful because it's allowing us to connect all multiple ad accounts and put them into these beautiful reports that we can get daily, weekly via Slack and email, so we can see the clicks and the purchases directly in our account. Let's look at a use case of how to make your first 10,000 euros. We can start with 2 campaigns, a lead and retargeting campaign at $5 a day, launch 20 variant lead ads. 2 of them might get good click-through rates and a cheap €1 lead, and we can then take that and say, well, if we have an average LTV of 50 euros and our sales conversion rate is 10%, we can take the budget and start to scale it to $200 a day to start generating leads for this campaign. We can let the campaign run for an additional 10 days and generate those 2,000 leads with our lead campaigns, and our retargeting campaigns will convert 10% of those, allowing us to generate 200 sales, which is 2,500 spent roughly, and 10,000 euros grossed. And this is going to allow us to really scale our ad budgets with that profitability. So imagine if you're making 100 euro LTVs, 200, 500 euro LTVs from a really exaggerated funnel, that's going to allow you to scale much more efficiently. Here's an example of Change Invest that did just that with their lead campaigns, generating 7,000 signups during Q2 at just a €9 lead and maximizing their lifetime value. And they launched a few types of campaigns for that. So let me ask you a question. Is automation cool or what? It's pretty awesome, right? Do you think that if you could find those best ads, if you design the best creatives, automated your optimizations, that you could get amazing results in your business? There's even more to it, but what's the best way to get started with all of this? How do you actually take these rule-based ads automation and start to use them? Well, I want to introduce you to a tool called RevealBot, which is the #1 ads automation tool to manage and scale your ad accounts across Facebook, Google, and Snapchat ads in a single interface. It's a really cool tool, guys. It's going to help you generate dozens of ads at once and keep the best. You can split test everything, speed up your workflow. It's going to allow you to take prepackaged strategies for these automations and start implementing them in your accounts really quickly. There's an ever-growing library of these rule-based automations. You can start to grow your following by just auto-boosting top posts on Facebook. So use what's already working, and you can spend a lot less time managing ads by setting up these rules in an organized way and really looking at the rules consistently there to make sure that they're running correctly. This is going to allow you to scale with nearly 100% efficiency and really just let the rule take care of the rest. There's 3 platforms that are integrated right now. You can run these on Facebook, Google, and Snapchat in the same account and share your wins with your team using Slack and email integrated directly to track every metric in your account seamlessly, easily. It's a great tool. Here's what Scentbird had to say from Scentbird, New York. Head of user acquisition, Oleg, said, "RevealBot offers the perfect combination of quality results and keen pricing. Its flexible set of rules allows us to build complicated scenarios that just wouldn't be available to us with other tools. This has really advanced our product, and it's allowed us to drive value in terms of Facebook ad spend." RevealBot has over 60 plus reviews on Capterra. It's a must-have tool for scaling Facebook ad campaigns. Mike says from Datapro, head of digital at Hotwire, Richard says, easy to use and to customize. The team really took time to understand what we were trying to achieve and implement a solution to fit. The brand manager at one of the DIY furniture stores, Camille, says, I like how automation and putting this together can really help you send reports directly to your inbox. Nick from Build My Marketing says, I love how easy it is to use and how clean the website is. I'm very intrigued with the software. Highly recommend it. So because you're here, I want to give you a special offer on RevealBot. It's an awesome tool and I really recommend it. I want to give you a 14-day free trial today, and I've put together a package for 30% off for your first 3 months. So you can get in no risk for 14 days, and then after the trial you can try it for 30% off the price. It takes it from $99 down to $69 a month for the first 3 months. You can get started right now at bit.ly.com, bit.ly.nextwebinar, NXT webinar, and you can use the code at checkout NXT30. Head to this link, get started now. RevealBot's an amazing tool. Use the trial, get started on it, set up your rules, use NXT30, and take advantage of this offer. It's an amazing tool for your ads. Now, it's impossible for me to show you everything to scale in 30 minutes, so I've also created a special package for all of this to take it to the next level. So are you ready to take your ads to the next level? Well, if you are, here's NextLaunch Advertising Accelerator. This is a full program with a lot of awesome stuff. Here's what you're going to get inside: a customized target audience mind map worth 97 euros. This is a full picture of your customer. It breaks down all the attributes that they have so that you can make the ideal customer for yourself and start improving your ad targeting, create more relevant messaging in your copy. This is going to be included. You also get a personalized funnel diagram to map out your campaigns. We have dozens of funnel strategies that you can put in place for your ads. This is all the sequence of ads that you should be running, and you're going to get proven sequences to map out your campaigns, personalized to your business. You're also going to get our high-performance rule-based automation and A/B testing blueprint. We've taken all the strategies from RevealBot and added on more to really give you all the rules you need to successfully start scaling your ads. This is the blueprint for finding winning ad sets and scaling those winning ad sets using rules. So you're going to get all these things, and you're going to get a set of high-converting ad formulas and copy swipe templates. So we've put together over the years different types of copy templates that really work for different purposes. We're going to give you the full spreadsheet and all the copy formulas to just plug and play into your ads, customize it, start really getting those ads to convert. This is included as well. You're going to get all this, plus we're going to integrate your tracking and weekly reports with Slack and email using RevealBot. You get a dedicated ads account manager to manage your ads at 5K monthly spend. You're going to get that full package for a value of 4,732 euros. That's a lot of stuff, guys. This is really going to help you. And we're also going to give you a shared Slack channel that you can get access to. So when you're starting to run your campaigns and put these things in place, you can actually communicate with our team to make sure that you're doing everything right and you have your ads running. We're also going to throw in a special bonus today, which is custom high converting landing page templates. So the ads are one piece, but you also have to have the landing pages. If you don't already have a website designer, we're going to throw this in as well. So you're going to get all of this stuff plus the bonus of the high converting templates, putting it at a value of 5,229 euros. But I'm also going to give you the full concierge account implementation, which means we're going to sit with you all the way through with your ad accounts, hands-on, setting up your whole roadmap so you can make sure that you're scaling efficiently. And you're also going to get that bonus included, putting it at 7,226 euros value. This is an amazing package. This is how you can really grow your business. And I want you to get started today for just 2,000 euros. You can get started at the advertising special link at nextlaunchmarketing.com/advertising special. There's no contracts. You can cancel anytime. We're here to help you. We want to work directly with you to help you scale your ads account and really get to the next level in your business. If you need more options to get funding, you can get started with PayPal. So they have a credit option, no payments, no interest for 6 months. To get access to that, to sign on today, there's really no excuses if you're lacking money, if you don't think that you have enough to get started. 2,000 euros today, especially in the advertising world, it's not that much money. It's available to you if you can find it. If all this did was just give you some extra support you needed to launch your ads, well, would that be worth the package? If it gave you a funnel strategy that you needed to run your ads, if it gave you those step-by-step implementation steps, would that be worth the package? If it finally got your ads profitable, where you could put $1 in and get $2 out, would that be worth it? I think it would. For 2,000 euros at a package of $7,229 to get it at $2,000 a month, it's really a deal. So I want to invite you guys to join on advertising special, nextlaunchmarketing.com. Again, no contracts. You're free to cancel if it's not working for you, but this stuff will work. And I know what a lot of you guys are thinking is, well, what if our business is, we haven't really gotten to product market fit yet? What if we're not really ready? What if we don't have the best product, and we don't know if we can really sell this yet? Well, that's the beauty of these templates, is that these templates are designed to create interest and pique curiosity in that market. And we're going to start with existing templates that are based on your competition. So it's going to be proven. Everything here is based on a strategy that's already been working, whether it's your competition, whether it's your existing ads that you should be running to generate leads. And some of you are thinking, well, we don't really have a funnel yet. We haven't really built our website. Maybe we don't have these things. Well, that's where the bonus for the custom landing page templates comes in. We have tools that within a day you can get a full funnel built with everything you need to start generating leads. And as soon as you start driving traffic to it, you're going to see instantly within a week whether that traffic works. And so if you think that it's the website, it's not the website, we have ways to get that up and running quickly. If you think that it's maybe the product that you have, the product isn't actually the most important thing when you're running advertising. It really is your email list, it's your ads, it's the attention that you can attract within the channels. And your product is definitely important, but to get to product market fit, it's going to take building your community, getting feedback from your community. And so with all of this stuff, it's a lot of different things. You may be overwhelmed right now with all of these different pieces that you have to get to, which is really why we're here for you. We want to give you that full concierge account implementation where we'll just come in and set this up with you. So that's why this is at the special offer, is because we want to go in and just help you get it all set up, where we've done this for time and time. We've been doing this for a lot of different ad accounts. Google has a specific process they want you to go through. Facebook has a specific process they want you to go through. We've mastered that process. We know how to get your pixel installed. We know how to get your ad accounts approved. We know what settings are there. All these things can be set up within a few weeks, and then you can start testing. And that's the exciting part. If you have concepts, you have ideas, you want to test these different ideas. Maybe you've been working on a team where you've spent a lot of time working on the product. You have a great product, you're really excited about the product, but you haven't really yet driven enough traffic to really see if this product can convert. This is a package for you. This is going to help you get the traffic and really see from the reports, from the emails coming in, whether or not that product's converting. And it's going to allow you to really use the market to build the best product. And I know from working with dozens of startups, building the best product is always one of the top goals. I can't imagine someone who wouldn't want to build a great product for their customers. And to do that, advertising can really help you test, can help you validate which product you need to build, which is really going to start from driving that traffic. So it can be scary, when you're thinking about paying for ads. Well, I have a secret to share with you about that mindset of spending on advertising, which is, would you rather be the person who doesn't spend any money on ads, who wants to do everything organically, who spends years and years and years trying to build up the blog, trying to build up the YouTube channel, doesn't really get the right audience, isn't driving enough sales? Guys, this has happened over and over again where, I've seen YouTubers build huge followings, influencers on Facebook build huge followings, and yet they don't have a sales process that works. Yet they can't scale the revenues, their net profit, which is one of the most important things in a business, because they're focused on the following, they're focused on how many likes they have, the metrics that we call vanity metrics. And vanity metrics, guys, unfortunately doesn't get you paid. It doesn't create a lot of net profit in your business. So we're going to focus on what can get you paid, what's going to get you revenue, what's going to get you net profit. And that is the most important thing in a business, to keep the cash flows healthy. That's what this does. That's what our whole approach is here, is to get you the right things you need, from the target audience mind map to the funnel diagram to the rules. All this is working in harmony to get you the formula for net profit. And that's really what I want you to do. And when it comes to spending on ads, at first it does seem scary. At first it does seem, oh, well, I have to spend $10, $20 a day, $50 a day, $100 a day, and I don't know if that's going to make an ROI. I don't know if I'm going to get money back, right? And so it feels like you're spending this money, but there's nothing really coming back. But the mindset is, and this comes from one of my mentors who has done over 55 million in e-commerce sales through relentless advertising, is that he knows, and I know, and all great advertisers know, that spending money on ads is the mindset that you have to grow a business, because the cost per acquisition is the game. Russell Brunson said it, David Sharp has said it, Tony Robbins has validated this in his businesses, which is the more you can spend on a customer, the more competitive you can be in a marketplace. Look at Amazon, look at Google, look at the top companies in the world. They're spending a lot per customer so that they can get the best quality customers, and they're maximizing their lifetime values so they can actually be able to spend that much per customer. So they can get an ROI even at that high cost. And if you can pay, if you have to pay a reasonable amount for a customer, let's say you have to pay $100, $500, even $1,000 per customer, but you make back $5,000, then you do get an ROI, and it seems like an expensive cost per acquisition, but at the end of the day, it's a profitable cost per acquisition. And that's really the goal with advertising, is to produce on demand, like a money printing machine, customer after customer coming from your ads, where there isn't a process of waiting, a process of guessing. Who am I reaching? What's my targeting? When you're putting out blog posts, when you're putting out YouTube videos, can I rank for this keyword? All of these questions start to pop up. But with advertising, you're targeting exactly who you want to reach. You're giving them the message that's clear, that's focused, that's going to get them in your funnel to convert. And this is the path to profitability for you. And at first it is scary, but going in with a mindset that, I'm willing to spend, going in with a mindset that I know that I've got to do some testing, but my automation is there for me. My automation is going to help me do that. This is the mindset that you can have to go into spending, thinking that you're learning, you're getting closer, you're getting to a place, because when you do get there, when you do get to a place where your ads are profitable, your ads are working, and you start to scale, it's the most exhilarating feeling in the world, knowing that you have an ad that's working and it's generating revenue for your business where you don't have to do anything. The ad platforms are doing it for you. Your message is resonating in a niche. That's an amazing feeling to get to. That's an amazing place to be in your business, where you can get the cash flows going. What would it do for your business if you did actually start scaling, if you were able to pull in $10,000 a month with your business, $20,000, $50,000 every single month coming into your bank, what would that do for your business? Would that allow you to hire some new employees? Maybe not have to spend every day in the office. Maybe it allows you to get a new office where you can go in, you really have all the things you need. Maybe you can start traveling. You don't have to work in the business, and you can start traveling the world. And you can take some of that money and go on a vacation, or go to a new city, or go to spend more time with your family. And if you had a campaign that was working, you could do all of this. You could go on that vacation. You could spend more time with your family and really enjoy life, knowing that your business is sound, your ads are sound, they're working with you. And we're going to be here all the way along that journey to get them working with you. We understand these ad platforms, from keywords to interests to the templates to the copy. There's a lot of psychology in there that goes really deep into the psychology of what makes an ad work, what makes a funnel really work. How do you really get someone from not knowing your brand to becoming interested, to piquing that curiosity, right? And then moving through that funnel to get to the next steps. All these pieces are going to allow you to get profitable in your campaigns. And this is what I want to share with you today. So go ahead and get started now. NextLaunchMarketing.com, advertising special. If you have any other questions about the package, if you feel like maybe today isn't the right day, you have to do something, send me an email. It's just Cameron@NextLaunchMarketing.com, or you can give me a phone call. I can give you my number on the webinar. Just send me a chat. I'll give you my number. Feel free to email me. Whatever you need to do to take the next step here, I'm with you. And by making this investment today, you're going to be able to take your business for the long run to the place it needs to go. Because once these templates are set up, it's just a matter of testing. This is an investment that is just a matter of testing for you. Because with all the templates in place, with the funnel diagram in place, that's going to take you 90% of the way there. And then the 10% that we're going to spend most of our account concierge on is the creative testing. It's what is your business really trying to do here? What's the value prop? What's the differentiator? What's going to be the wow factor? And that 10% is really where the magic happens. And the reason that the magic happens in the 10% is because there's a principle to focusing your business to getting maximum results, and it's based upon the Pareto principle, which is the 80-20 rule, where by spending 20% of your time on the things that really matter, you're going to be able to get 80% of the results. And that's really where you want to be, is you want to be in that 20%, but you even want to go further, and you want to be in the 10%. You want to be in that space where you're focused on the really, really, really high leverage stuff, the really important stuff, and not have to worry about, do I adjust my bids? Am I adjusting my budget? Am I creating a new ad set? Let the automations take care of that. Let the funnel take care of the sequence for you. Put that all in place first. That's what this investment will help you do. And so you don't have to worry about that anymore. You can focus in on that 10% of the creative piece, your USP, your message, your video content that you're going to be running in ads, all of the exciting creative work that's going to allow you to reach your customer and make an impact with your message. And that's what we want to get you to a place to do, because right now you might be overwhelmed with all the things you've got to set up. You might not even have a pixel in place. You might not have your tracking in place. Maybe you have ads running and they didn't work. And you're like, well, which metric should I look at? How can I get a report to see what's going on? It's exhausting. It spends a lot of your time, and we want to get that time back, again, over to that 10%. And that's what this investment does today. This gets you to that 10%. This gets you to the creative aspect of your business, the most important aspect of your business, hands off, where you've got a pro coming in with you. That's what we're here to do. This stuff, it's worth $7,000, $10,000, $50,000 is what you're looking at in terms of the long-term impact. The value that we can set up for you right here is $7,000, 226 euros, 7,226 euros worth of value here. But in the long term, that could scale your business to doing $50,000, $100,000 in annual revenue. You could be making 6, 7 figures based off of this one investment. And I want to give it to you today for 2,000 euros because I know that this is possible for you to get to. It just takes a couple of things to put in place first. Once you put those things in place, you will be able to start testing and you will be able to get results. So jump onto the link. It's going to only be available for the next couple of days here. We're going to let this run for the next few days. You can feel free to watch the replay if you missed something along the way. But we're only going to leave this link up for a few days and it will come down. So get in on this special. Usually I'm charging 2,500, 3,000 euros a month for this package, but I want to give it to you for 2,000 to get in. That's the minimum that I can do. It's the best that I can do with all of this stuff. So head over to nextlaunchmarketing.com/advertising special. If you have any other questions, reach out to me at Cameron@nextlaunchmarketing.com. Check out RevealBot. Head over to bit.ly/NXTwebinar, bit.ly/NXTwebinar to get your 30% off for 3 months in the 14-day trial. That software alone you can get in and start using yourself, and then really get involved with us so that you can start to put your campaigns in place and take it to the next level. Start today to really take your business seriously, to really put your goals and your vision first, and do what's necessary to make it happen. You've seen things before. You've seen products before, programs before, where you thought that, well, I like the presentation, but maybe I'm not interested. How many more presentations will it take for you to decide that today's the day? It's always been the day, and you've still questioned. You've still wondered, well, do I have what it takes? Is this investment, can I do it? The truth is you can do it. The money's there. Whether it's not there, whether there's challenges, there's friends, there's credit, there's options around for you to get the money to make the investment, to put it in place for your business and make it happen. And if you do have the revenue and you're still wondering, is this going to work? What about those templates? Is the copy swipe going to work? We've seen this work time and time again within Google ads, within Facebook ads. Once you know the formulas, and this comes directly from Ezra Firestone's with some of the things that he's doing, but it's combined with automation. That's the difference with Ezra and with our approach at NextLaunch. We're putting the first most important pillar in place, which is you need to have optimizations. You need to have a computer and algorithms pausing your campaigns when they're not converting faster than you can do it yourself. And with a proven retargeting formula where the testimonial ads with really high converting copy that persuades your customer. Look at Scentbird. They reduced their ad spend in 76% reduction in ad spend, maximizing their profit margins using that approach and putting automations in place with their retargeting. It's a tool that you're going to need regardless. So jump into the RevealBot special. There is no other special out there for 30% off. That's what we're doing today. So jump into that and join us at NextLaunch. We're here to do full account concierge. We want to help you grow your business to the next level. There's no contracts. So if you don't feel comfortable at any point in the future, you can always cancel. I don't think you're going to need to do that because once we're in your accounts and we're helping you see what's possible, it goes back to the beginning. Who is your customer, right? What's their mind map? What's their diagram of all the attributes that they're currently experiencing, and how can we take that and start to speak to it with ads, start to speak to it with messaging. It's by understanding their psychology, understanding the attributes of that customer. And there is no other mind map out there like the one we're going to give you, because I've taken years and years of studying what it takes to do customer segmentation. What does it mean to do demographic segmentation, to do interest segmentation, to do psychological segmentation, to do keyword segmentation? This is the best mind map for your target audience to see exactly how you need to speak to them and exactly how to get that data. Because it's not just knowing those attributes, it's also looking at the data to say, hey, what's happening in the channel right now? If I'm going to go on Google and search for keywords, what are the keywords that are worth my investment? What are the keywords that have good cost per clicks? What are the keywords that are trending? What are the keywords that are going to have enough search volume with the right intent that I can get people back? And so those are things that is all part of putting together that mind map, is to see all those things visually. It's a great way to look at your audience because you can see everything visually. You can pan around and see, here's the interests that they're interested in. Here are the questions that they have, right? Here are the keywords that they're searching for. And all of this combined gives you a contextual look at then how you're going to transform them through your funnel to take them into the funnel. So that's why these two work together. It's a 97 euro value for the audience mind map, but 197 for the funnel diagram alone, because that funnel diagram is your business. A lot of people think it's the product that they have, but that funnel diagram is actually the relationship that you create with your audience, which is the most important piece. Not to mention, it's going to be all your other marketing as well, your remarketing, right, on your ads. And so this funnel diagram, it not only just shows you specifically step by step how you interact with the audience based on their messages, based on their attributes, how you take messages and interact with them step by step to take them through the funnel. You can look at the metrics and see, with those weekly KPI reports, you can see across the funnel how those campaigns, how the funnel itself is working for you and if it's actually converting. So that whole sequence of events with the rule-based automations, it is the most efficient package out there for advertising. We're here to really do it the right way. We don't want to waste time. We don't want to waste your time. We know your time is valuable in your business, and so we don't want to waste it by doing it the wrong way, by doing things manually. Right? I've spent years in ad accounts doing things manually. It didn't work out as well as it's worked out with automation. And I've seen that time and time again. The Honest Health brand that I showed you, that we took their ad account and we scaled up their revenues by an additional 20,000 in just a few months, was purely due to the automations that we put in place. And we could have done a lot more had they not wanted to take it in-house and start really building their team, which is the way you should do it. But in this case, with the account implementation, we'll work with your team. This is new, right? This concierge approach is brand new as a bonus. This alone is a 2,000 euro value, but I want to give it to you today as part of the bundle because I want to really help you get started with all of these things. So get started at nextlaunch.com, nextlaunchmarketing.com/advertising special. You can check out in euros. We're also taking cryptocurrency. We realize that that's the future, so you can check out like that as well. If you need credit, you have the PayPal option. There's no contracts. If you have any questions about any of this, maybe there's a specific question that's been in your mind that I haven't answered yet, reach out to me, Cameron@nextlaunchmarketing.com. Send me an email. Let me know. I'm happy to answer any other questions. And let's go from there and really take it to the next level. Get started today. Jump into the program. And we're going to do a full onboarding and account implementation with you. Full concierge support. I've got myself, my ad account managers. We're here to really help you. You're going to get a dedicated ads account manager, which is also really exciting. For one channel, if you want more channels in the future, you can easily upgrade. We can combine Google ads and Facebook ads and Snapchat. You could be really running all three, but we'll start you off with up to 5K monthly spend, and that's going to be enough to get you profitable. We want to focus you in on one channel because that's going to be enough to get you profitable. If you're on multiple channels at once and you're trying to do omni-channel approach, it could be tricky to really know how to split your budget there. But start with one channel. I would recommend Google. A lot of people are on Facebook these days. A lot of people are doing Facebook ads and they want to leverage it, and that's fantastic. But we're interested in intent, high quality traffic. I really think that Google has some of the highest quality traffic. It really is, because those intent-based keywords, when you know which ones to reach, when you know how to run the text ads, those are some of the best ads in digital marketing online that you can run. And then you can take it to Facebook for retargeting. You can expand. Maybe you want to open up a Facebook ads account and run retargeting. So maybe you want to install your pixel and run retargeting afterwards. All of these things are going to allow you to put together a funnel strategy that you can really scale and start growing your business, growing your revenues, hiring more employees, going on that vacation that you wanted to go on, taking a break from your business, letting your business run, building new products and services for your customers, taking control of your life and your business. And this is the path forward, because without this, what's next? Is it another program? Is it another webinar? Is it another year of your life trying to test manually and trying to come up with the copy yourself, or thinking about how you're going to build your funnel? Use these proven blueprints. We've got blueprints that you can just take and use, and they work. They work out of the box. And we know we can consult with you to tell you which ones that you should use first, because there's a lot of different ones that you might choose, but we can choose the right ones with you to start putting in place first, whether it's running a lead campaign or building a webinar funnel, right? Or building a specific membership sequence or a product launch sequence. Could be all of them. We're going to pick the ones that work best for your specific stage. And usually it's not that simple to get in with us, but because you're on this webinar and you've stayed till the end, you're an amazing person and you're also very motivated, I can tell. And that's the kind of people we like to work with. So that's why you're getting this special offer. Normally we have people go through an application process. We want to see all the details of their business and really analyze whether or not that client's worth it. But today, if you're willing to make this investment with me today, I'm going to tell you right now, we're ready to work with you. I don't care what stage you're in, we'll get you to the profitable place. We'll get you to the next level purely just because you're here. You stayed. You're committed. You're committed to your business because you're willing to stay to the end, and there's not many people that are. And so that's a very special characteristic that you should acknowledge, which means now is your time, right? You have everything it takes. It just is going to require a few final pieces to get to your 10%, to get to the creative piece. And investing in this program is investing in yourself and your business. And that's why we're here, and we want to help you. So get started now. NextLaunchMarketing.com/advertising special. Again, this is an amazing package. Tons of bonuses. You can get RevealBot set up through us, 30% off for 3 months. So you're getting a nice deal on that. And you're going to get everything included here with a full account concierge, onboarding and implementation. There's no contracts. You can cancel anytime. You can get credit if you need. Let's do this together. Let's start this together, and let's get you to your dreams and your goals so that you can really live the kind of life that you want. I want to thank you for sticking around on this webinar and joining us today. I want to thank you for learning about ads automation. It is really the future, and I want to invite you to stay in touch with us. Send me an email, follow us on social media, on Instagram, come to our website, check out our content, check out our services. If there's anything else that we can do to help your business, I'm happy to chat. It's been really awesome. I thank you guys again for joining us here, and I want to just wish you the best in your business, and I hope that you join at the advertising special. This will go down soon, so take action now, and I'll look forward to working with you then. Take care, guys. Have a great